I won the $200 million lottery, but had to pretend I was still broke. I secretly bought a bottle of 1982 Lafite, then poured it into a cheap $10 wine bottle. Imported meat sauce went into a can of generic luncheon meat, and I tossed the Spanish ham packaging, replacing it with cheap plastic wrap. My wife, Hannah, asked for a divorce because she thought I was poor. She had no idea I'd just hit the jackpot and become a billionaire overnight. But instead of telling her, I kept up the act. My lawyer warned me the winnings counted as marital property. If we divorced now, she'd get $100 million. And I wasn't about to let that happen. Suddenly, being rich was thrilling, but I could only spend the money in secret. So I went to a luxury suit store and dropped $300,000 on 2 tailored Armani suits. Then I spent another $400,000 on a luxury watch. As I was casually shopping, I ran into someone I knew. I quickly used my shopping bag to cover my face and ducked into a designer store, begging the clerk to block my friend at the door. Seeing I was decked out in high-end brands, the clerk agreed right away. To show my appreciation, I dropped another $100,000 on a fancy soda can holder. Back home, I hid all my luxury items in storage. I even poured the expensive wine into regular bottles. Once everything was disguised, I could finally relax and enjoy myself. One sip, and oh my God, it tasted divine. I was soaking in the joy of being secretly rich when I suddenly heard the front door open. Hannah was home. I reacted fast, jumping onto the couch and quickly unbuttoning my shirt. By the time she walked in, I'd already stripped off the expensive suit and acted like nothing was going on. She looked at me in disbelief. To her, I was just a lazy guy doing nothing all day. She told me to get a job at the grocery store. I didn't need the money, but to avoid suspicion, I agreed. What I didn't expect was that the grocery store owner turned out to be my old nemesis, Mark. He'd been messing with me since school. Now, not only did he mock me for being poor and useless, but he even tried to flirt with my wife. It was a blatant betrayal, but I swallowed it all because keeping that $200 million was what really mattered.